Good morning, friends. Um, so I'm coming at you from the future, but also from the past, and also from the future. Um, Spoiler alert, I had to get off trail. There were several reasons why I had to get off trail. Um, and the first one that I'm going to talk about in this video is that I had trouble maintaining electricity to charge my devices, and I'm using my phone, or I was using my phone to navigate, and it got to the point where I couldn't be taking videos and use my phone to navigate. So I wasn't able to make any videos. Now, I hiked another 18 days with no videos before I got off trail. So, last time I spoke to the camera, I was about to go into Sayad Valley on day 98. Sayad Valley is on the Pacific Crest Trail, and there are a lot of thru hikers there. Um, in fact, I saw more thru hikers in an hour inside Valley than I had seen, for the whatever 1,400 miles previous to that. Um, I, I expected to see a bunch of hikers, but there was a lot more because um, everybody was getting rides around the Shelley Fire. So people were getting rides all at different points all along the PCT south of Etna, or yeah, south of Etna, and they were all shuttling around to Sayad Valley. So there was tons of hikers there. Um, the Shelley Fire did impact my route, so I spent most of my time in Sayad Valley putting together my resupply, but also routing a detour. And that's how I ultimately ended up in Orleans, California. But yeah, it was fun. There was trail magic and lots of hikers, so it was a nice time. But I finished rerouting everything and putting my resupply together. And the plan was to stay there until later in the night because it was a million degrees. But a storm started to come through, and the clouds covered up the sun. So I packed up real quick and hiked out. It was like 6 miles or whatever to whatever campground is south of. There's like a long road walk and then a campground, and then you're on the PCT proper. Um, but anyways, so I just hiked out and I got to camp. It was kind of raining, but mostly just thunder and lightning. But yeah, when it wasn't until I got to camp that I really realized that I did not have enough electricity to be making videos. So I just that's just the way it was, um, and that's okay. All right, I couldn't just leave off, you know, just before Sayad Valley when there was another 18 days worth of story, and I mean, a story without an end is not really a story at all. So, what I would like to do now is I'm gonna do 18 more days of content, and I'm just gonna kind of do like a retrospect of the events of those 18 days because quite a bit happened. Um, I it'll be in three 6-day parts. I didn't plan it that way, it just worked out that way. The first part will be um, the first 6 days is the straws that broke Camel's hike, which I'll talk about all the reasons and circumstances that led to me getting off trail, including today, which is lack of content. I wasn't able to make any content, and um, while that wasn't the main reason for the hike, it was a main reason for the hike. So eliminating that really took off a big chunk of the reason why I was out there to begin with. The second 6 days uh, is stuck in Orleans, which I'll describe uh, what happened when I was stuck in Orleans, California for 6 days. It was quite eventful. Uh, yeah, unexpected. And then the last 6 days is the ridges of finality. The last 6 days of my hike before I got off trail, and every day was a different ridge, pretty much, except for one day. And I plan to do the whole thing kind of, an artistic and creative way. And then day 99, which is today's videos, in retrospect, um, not a whole lot happened. I hiked on the PCT for a few miles. Yeah, well, I'm not sure. I don't remember. It was less than 10 miles on the PCT proper, which was still open at the time. There weren't any other hikers because everybody was shuttling around, and they can't get through from the south. So that was nice. It was all uphill, but then yeah, I just basically did that and then just got onto a forest road, and that's where I camped, and that was it. So, tomorrow will be the second straw that broke Camel's hike. It's probably an even bigger reason than, just not being able to make videos. So we'll talk about that tomorrow. And that's it. Good night. I love you.